Hello and welcome to round one with Ad Nauseam Tendrils. Yes, I would like to be on the play. Um, this hand looks fine. Just a bunch of cantrips. Pretty standard storm stuff. Probe to see what we need to ponder into to get out of this spot. Okay, so we need a discard spell, and there's a brainstorm. So there's brainstorm, force, Strix, Deathrite, Shardless, Pit, Bayou. Okay, so I think I want to ponder off the basic here. Just give Deathrite the like. There's a chance I just give Deathrite no fuel over the next two turns. Um, it's the other. I think I like. Well, the other ritual's not actually that great. I wonder if this is a shuffle spot. Like I just get another ponder, and then I'd shuffle into another ponder after that. The Passing Flame is also pretty bad because of Deathrite. You know what? I like these. I think that the game plan with this hand is building up to a from deck tendrils where I just go like tutor, 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 or whatever, and those cards all pushed in that direction. Just because Deathrite pushes me out of the graveyard quite a bit. I'm okay with the reduced value ponder to keep my opponent off a Deathrite mana for a turn. Interesting. Does that tendrils do anything for me here? I don't think I'm quite at the mana for it. This is like a really interesting spot, actually. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. So if I get my opponent to do something with death right here, I do stuff that matters. I think I. Oh, my opponent's Force Will, though, so I can't really do that. So let's just shuffle. Because I need to break the Force. I'm fine with letting them do stuff with death right here, actually. Think I want to get a blue-black. Okay, do those help me? I think they do. Think that there's. Yeah, that's fine. It's also fine. Note that I stack the Infernal on top because my opponent rips a discard spell. It's the thing I care the least about going out of my hand. I know basically nothing about my opponent's hand besides that they have a Force of Will. That's pseudo obnoxious, but not a huge issue. I want to ponder before fetching because there's a chance I want one card off the ponder and then I shuffle. Well, that's just a straight up shuffle. Yeah. There might be a way for me to punch through with this passive flames, but it's not something I'm optimistic about. This is just a. If this is a hymn, that's kind of an issue, I guess. Yeah, that was a beatable hymn. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Force Decay, 2 Agent. Oh, and another Wasteland? That's a big problem. Not used to that deck having more than 2 Wastelands. Yeah, I'm just going to get Agent into Wastelanded. Which is a pretty big issue. I have time to get out, but not a lot. It's not the right land, but I guess any land is better than none. I'm dead in 3? Does that help me? I might be able to kill next turn if I rip a Black Source, right? Oh, that doesn't actually add Storm, though. Maybe I was just supposed to fetch a swamp on like 2. But I didn't know about a wasteland. Thought I was pretty insulated. Oh, wow. I have an out. Right? Do I have an out? I don't know, actually. I'm definitely discarding Past in Flames here. It's the card that does nothing. I can't cast a spell, so I die. That was kind of awkward. Okay. So, not going to board for any hate permanents. Empty the Warrens is not terrible. Top is fine. The extra land is okay. Not really a huge duress fan of these matchups. I'm okay boarding out 2 petitions against Deathrite Shaman. And don't think I need the Rain of Filth if I'm going down this road. I can board out a Preordain here. I think that's better than boarding out a Probe if I'm going towards the Warren's plan. I think Passive Flames is just a little more required than Petition. Yeah, this is fine. Not great, but it goes places. Notably, I can like Infernal for a second LED and do stuff. So there's a there's a Golgari Charm. That's a big problem for what this hand was trying to do. So Vision, Deathrite, Charm, Spell Bomb, Delta or Agent Delta Swamp. If my opponent doesn't cast Spellbomb on 1, is there potentially a kill on 2? That's very important for this hand. I think I need to hit like a Brainstorm off of that. Huh. Quell Therapy is really good too. So what do I do? I'm going to draw the Therapy and shuffle. I think I'm just supposed to Therapy here. Because I can't get to empty this turn. If I take out Golgari Charm, I think I have reasonable lines to end the game soon. Golgari Charm. I drew a second Nihil Spellbomb. I guess, well, the Deathrite's going to constrain my graveyard anyways. That's sort of obnoxious for my opponent to have drawn, but not actually that big of a disaster. They probably are supposed to take Petal, honestly. That's fine. That's a card. That's probably the least important card in my hand, honestly. Just trying to cast a big empty here. Sure. Why did that... Are we cycling the Nihil Spellbomb? Can empty for 8? Is that enough? 2. I can empty for 8 and flashback Therapy, naming Blighted Agent, or Starless Agent, which is probably good. 6. Though I guess my opponent can gain life then. Let's actually think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My whole graveyard's gone because of Spellbomb. I don't think it gets better. Forgot how good Brainstorm is. Wish I should have just... Yeah, I should have just decided to draw that card, really. Yeah, my opponent's going to Spellbomb my Therapy here. This doesn't get much better with a Dark Petition either. I'm just thinking about if I should have just boarded into the other or left the other planet. I don't think this is significantly different outcome than what would have happened versus that card. Well, I've stalled the board. My opponent's now going to suspend vision. No? I think this was a good spot to suspend vision. That's a pretty big draw. I don't need to make any attacks yet. There's no need to top now. Right, I'm not going to main phase do anything. I can put my opponent to 6 in exchange for 2 tokens. 6 damage for 2 tokens isn't great. Especially when I know their hand is just vision and unknown card. Does it get better? I think 6 damage for 2 tokens is actually like a pretty reasonable rate. This turn is the one I'm not attacking on. My opponent's just probably going to try to chip shot me to death with Deathrite over a few turns. So I can... How many more can I empty for? Okay, I can empty for a lot more, actually. Okay. And the other empty didn't randomly get exiled when I wasn't watching. So, I go upkeep, draw that, draw the top, cast LED, cast top, black, 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 red, 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 flip top, my opponent has force. I'll be very sad, but that's life. Okay. Use a single red to tutor for... Wait, what's the storm count at? Top? Oh, I just have lethal. Because my opponent did... I guess there weren't creatures in graveyard. And Xaxes. Whew. Yeah, there we go. I haven't pulled off the top trick. I actually don't even know when I last played top in Tendrils. It's been a long time. I think I might have had one in my Doomsday list back in the day. Back when I was like sideboarding Doomsday Emrakul. Whew, that was nice. So, I like this not using the graveyard stuff. Cutting Preordain's pretty egregious, I think. Past in Flames, you are just off the team. I want nothing to do with you right now. Yeah, I like this. There we go. Still got it. Um, bit of a sketcher, but okay with it. I guess the other card I could have cut for a duress was a Lotus Petal. Not. Ooh. Well, okay, we're gonna do that first and figure out what's going on here. Perfect draw step. So there's two brainstorm, a hymn, a lily, a pulse, and a goith. Hmm. This now gets super interesting. Think I'm supposed to therapy? So I think I want to force the brainstorm in the worst spot possible. Like that's a big part of my game plan. And I think I'm supposed to name brainstorm with the therapy. It's maybe me leveling myself a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Oh. Oh, well, they just have nothing. They just brainstorm lock themselves. That's fine. That's an acceptable outcome, I guess. Force, Jace, Lily, Pulse, Goif, click. Yeah, I was going to whiff regardless. I think that was the wrong time to cast Brainstorm, too. Maybe they just need to hit, but I feel like digging a card deeper is... No, they need to hit on time so they can him in time, I guess. Game. This is why they teach kids these lessons. It's the, like, don't take candy from strangers of Legacy. Don't... Is Tendrils good here? I don't think it is. How do I feel about Cabal Ritual? I do need mana. If I put on his death right. No! Wait, what? Are they just like concealing their card? I'm just so confused as to what just happened. Well, ooh, I like that. So let's put back. Hmm. Pulse. So I have to answer Force and Pulse to win this game. Is that right? They have a Goif they're casting. Maybe I just want all these cards. Three, four, five. Not quite there. Maybe I'm supposed to use Infernal Tutor to shuffle. Supposed to fetch. Yeah, I'm supposed to fetch. Okay. I'm short a mana then. So I need to keep both lands. So I'm supposed to put 2 artifacts back on top. Infernal to Therapy. Therapy for Force. There we go. Okay. Cool. I guess I didn't need to do that this turn. That was actually pretty bad to fetch. Force. Oh my gosh! Why did I do that? Oh, this is fine. This is fine. Forgot I have flashback therapies coming down the line. This is kind of awkward, actually. That's fine. I think I was supposed to Infernal last turn instead. Yeah, if I Infernaled for Therapy, I had it. I just miscommunicated what I was doing to myself. I should have Infernaled, revealed Therapy. I had Therapy here for Force, Cabal Ritual, with Threshold, Therapy again, and now I can't do any of that. So I'm now thinking about what I should do. I think I'm supposed to Infernal. For Cabal. I could empty for like basically nothing, but yeah, if I'd done this right and not like just switched up which Cabal card I was casting last turn, or what I was doing last turn, I'd have it Tendrils for or empty for 10 this turn, which is probably enough. But I can't do that now just because of what's going on. I'm pretty cold to a land, but I think I can beat almost anything else. It's another Goyf. Great job. Okay. I was going to make a joke about the Mondo combo that my opponent boarded in, but apparently they just made the joke for me. "12 goblins should be enough. What do we got? We got irrelevant, irrelevant, irrelevant. Just all bricks and the card that I'm hitting. So this shoves for 10 and then 9 over 2 turns. So it's just better to keep the goblin. How many would have had? I would have had 10 last turn and 9, which is 8, 7, 6, which is lethal in 3. Just going to keep scrolling back and forth between these two cards because I'm so amused by that. Okay, the fact that that's a fetch land is pretty good for us. Opponent's supposed to Vendilion Clique themselves. Really? They trying to race? I think they're supposed to block a turn earlier with that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just supposed to. No, they're supposed to take because their out is to draw pulse. They're not like. No, there's a. It doesn't change a lot actually. They go to 1. They're gonna Liliana minus me. It's a good draw. They can go to 1. They had another out or draw step to get an out.